passed away. And you subtract it? Yeah, you subtract the interest from the monthly payment and that's how much you pay.
Alright, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to find that interest just for that particular payment. Since it is the first payment of your loan, you owe $5,600. So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply the amount that you owe times your percentage times how often you make the payment. You make a loan payment once a month. So this would be 1 out of 12. Now I personally, when I multiply this out, what I like to do is multiply the rate and the principal together and then just divide by 12 because it's the same answer. Okay? So what I would do here is I take 5,600 and I multiply that times 0.12 and then I get my answer and divide by 12, and so my answer for my interest should be 56. So this should be $56.
What does that even mean?
Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take 306.72 and you're going to subtract your 56, and that's how much you're actually paying towards your principal, which is 250.72. If I'm paying this towards my principal, that means the amount that I owe is going to go down. What I'm paying towards my principal is subtracted from what I owe. So what do I currently owe on my loan? 5,600. So I'm going to take 5,600 and subtract the 250.72. So now I owe 5,349.28.
Do you know? Tell me!
You just wrote this out.
I'm gonna go mad, yeah. No.
Alright. When you find the second interest, you do not use the original principal. You use what you now owe. What do I now owe on the loan?
530,
Right. So I owe the $5,349.28. So I would do the interest equation again, and I would plug in what I owe now, which is 5,349.28. And then I multiply by the same thing. And I'm not going to get 56. You should get $53.49. All right, does everybody understand what the steps are now, how to fill in the chart? Yes or no? Okay, what are you confused about, Josh?
We're just kind of confused about the basic formula.
The formula is just the interest formula, so make sure you have this on your chart, which is principal times rate times time, and yes?
This is Dylan wanted to just finish.
Oh.
It's like now's about time I can come back. Yeah.
I'm sketched out, Miss Vargas. I'm freaking.
What the fuck?
Just do it.
I'm working.
That's a troll. That's someone who doesn't know.
Alright, shut that thing off.
Oh.
Okay, I need to talk on the phone actually.
Okay, I know how to do it.
I don't know.
Okay, so
That's kidding. Maybe. No,
I know, there's no one that, well, it's like a line after 4 it's like after actually beginning of the 5th
Oh, right now?
Yeah. This is what's
It
left,
used to be,
okay? She pays off the loan with the 5th payment.
Okay, I'm not on here, but
So,
here you go.
okay, perfect. Wait, you're on the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
thank you.
Right. So this is your new principal.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, you write the formula down. So basically what you're doing is you're using the interest formula here.
Yeah.
And you're just basically finding the interest, and once you have the interest, then you're basically taking your monthly payment, and that much is going towards interest, so the rest of it is paying off what you actually owe on the loan.
Okay.
And then you keep going. So you would take, okay, well, 306.72, when I subtract the 53.49, 306.72, when I subtract the 53.49, I know that this amount is now what I'm paying towards my, the amount that I owe. And then I subtract it from the new balance, and that's how I get the next one.
And then, you divide it by the number of dollars.
Huh?
You divide it by the number of why? So it's like 12.
No, you don't need to, because you're making the payment every month.
Okay, I was just wondering because when it said months,
So it should, your balance or your principal should slowly go down.
Okay.
Alright, so final payment, when we talked about this, by the way, if you don't know how to do C, that's okay, because that's not on the test.
Oh.
Wait, which one?
So you only need to be able to do A and B.
What?
Okay?
Can you still do so you just see if I got it right?
Yes.
Thanks, Jasmine.
So, the first thing I'm going to tell you is that it's the exact same formula I used before, so all you're doing is using interest formula again. After 4 payments, you owe this amount.
What is it? Just tell me. What are you looking at?
Yes, just listen. That's not a real one, that's the old one.
Alright, so when you're doing this, you're just doing your interest formula. So basically what I'm doing is I'm multiplying by 1/12, but instead of doing 1/12, I just divide everything by 12. Okay? And so what you would do here is multiply these two together and divide by 12, because that's like multiplying by 1/12.
Okay, and in this, what's the 5,800?
That's how much you still owe on the loan.
Is that my
Principal.
And then the 10 is the rate.
Right. Because it tells you here the percentage is 10.
Code now?
So you should have gotten $42.35 for interest.
What are we on?
We are on the last page of the study guide, Brandon. I know you're distracted by people like,
This one?
yes.
Okay.
I cannot tell you. Go to the restroom, Josh.
Oh no, I was just wondering, for the 4 months,
Huh?
how come it's 12 months now instead of 12 months?
What is going on?
Just stand up. It'll only be 10 minutes. Hello?
Oh, it's a stupid social. Fucking hate this one.
Alright, the next thing you guys need to do is, since you want to pay off your entire amount that you owe on the loan, what you would do is add what you owe still in principal to how much you're paying for the month for interest. And that's all you have to do in order to calculate the final payment. Okay? So, you would go 5082.21 plus what we just calculated for interest, which is $42.35.